Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
What is going on out there, peeps? All right, let's get back into what's going on in the markets. I'm noticing something very interesting in the news regarding cryptos. Is it a sign of things to come? We'll see. Before we get started, hit the thumbs up button, because when you do, it helps us get past the algorithm that YouTube puts on us and keeps us from being shadow banned. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. The disclaimer here is I'm not a financial advisor, a lawyer, or an accountant. The information that I share with you, I do freely. It is of my own opinion. Hey folks, just a quick reminder that back in 2008 and 9, a lot of people lost all of their retirement savings in their 401ks and IRAs because they did not own gold and silver. Yeah, that's right, gold and silver protects you from a market crash. So do yourself a favor, protect your retirement by purchasing gold and silver. You can go to moneymetals.com, reach out to them, and they will help you set yourself up to protect you and your family from having to start all over from scratch. If you're a first-time buyer and you spend more than $100, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and they will send along with your order a free half ounce of silver. So folks, do yourself a favor, head on over to moneymetals.com and protect you and your family from a market crash, as well as inflation. That's right, head on over to Money Metals when you want to buy gold and silver. Keep in mind, if you're a first-time buyer and you spend more than $100, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and you will get a free half ounce of silver. Hey, right now, a special offer for my audiences only. You have a chance to win 100 free American Silver Eagles. That's over $3,000 in value. And all you have to do is enter your email to win. That's it. That's right, there's no obligations to purchase. The link is down below in the description. So head on over there, enter to win. You have between now and December 31st of this year to enter. The only way you can for sure not win 100 silver American Eagles is by not entering at all. So do yourself a favor and enter your email so you have a chance to win. People keep asking me, where is the link, Pimpy? It's real simple. If you're at my page on YouTube and you're watching any of the videos, any of them, you see the video here and you scroll down, see my name right here? If you go here where it says show more and you click it, here's all the links to the things you have access to. If you want to enter into the competition to win 100 free medals, just click it right here and it'll take you to the website where you can sign up. If you want to buy and own physical gold and silver, just click this link right here and it'll take you to the Money Metals website. And if you're thinking about buying cryptocurrencies, just scroll on down and you see the word Coinbase. Click this and it'll take you over to the website that you can sign up for. So you can buy Shiba, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin. For those of you looking for my address, there it is right here. As everyone is aware of an alternative website, the link is down below in the description. Over here I post original content as well as other videos that have been banned from YouTube. It costs $3 a month to join for unlimited access, and all proceeds go to finding life's purpose. So come on over there and join us. Beware of scammers. That's right, people posing and pretending to be me. How you can tell us apart is real simple. If you post a comment and I respond, you will see a dark circle around my name. See this? It's either gray or black. I won't be sending you to WhatsApp, and I won't be sending you to Telegram or Telegraph or anything like that, nor would I be asking you for money. From time to time, I will be using material that's considered copywritten. I post this just to show that I am exercising my fair use rights. Okay, as we can see, gold and silver are going down, but still gold around that $1,780 mark. Silver around at $22.43. They've been still the same thing. They're just pretty much stagnant. They haven't moved around a whole lot, but to me that's good news. I know some people want it to hurry up and jump up so you can make a ton of money, but trust me when I tell you, you want to keep stacking as much as possible. It's going to jump, and when it does, a lot of people are not going to be able to afford gold anymore, but maybe silver. It just depends on your budget. Somebody was talking to me about Bitcoin. They're saying, so remember in 2017? I said, vaguely. How Bitcoin went up and then it came down, and it came down pretty hard. I said, yeah, what do you think? I go, this is what happens. The coin comes down, People hold on too long, and by the time they actually do anything about it, already a big chunk of their money is gone. So here we are in November. This is how it works. This is how crashes work. They just gradually go down, and you keep convincing yourself that it's going to rebound. Well, eventually it does rebound. It will. In May, we had this huge drop from 58 down to 34. Well, man, that's, $24,000 drop, man. That's pretty big drop. But here from 65 down to what says 50 or so. Yeah, that's only $15,000 loss. So that's a little less than 25% loss of its overall high. But you got to look at cryptos like you would stock. You don't just buy them and watch the stock every day and panic when it goes down and get overly excited when it gets high. You just leave it there. It's your investment. Now, if it takes some significant jump in which you've made a lot of profit, I would encourage you to take some of your profits out. You don't have to necessarily sell all of your coins. I made this example several times. Let's say you put in $5,000 into crypto. Then it gets up to $10,000 in value. Well, sell $5,000 worth. That's your original investment. Now if the thing goes back down to zero, guess what? You haven't lost anything. You're playing with house money. So I look for signs that cryptocurrencies are going to be here to stay. When I look at all the hedge funds, the banks, all these bonds are being created. You have futures contracts. That tells me Wall Street is accepting cryptocurrencies as a way to make money. As they learn how to manipulate it and they get better at it, the more they're going to adopt it. If they think they can yank money from you, then they're going to adopt the system. And Bitcoin is becoming accepted everywhere in the financial world. But I did see another trend starting to happen that I'll bring to your attention here. So Bitcoin's at 50,663. Ethereum's at 4,404. Solana is at $192.96. Cardano's at $1.40. Our New World Order coin, XRP, is at 86 cents. Polkadot's at $29.55. Luna is at $70.58. I'll start talking about them because they're near their 52-week high average. Dogecoin's almost at 18 cents. Shiba at 4037. It's really not changing a whole lot. We'll talk more about Shiba in a little bit. Let's go look at the metaverse coins. Over the past 24 hours, trading is down another 25%. This is that time of the year, you guys. We're in the holidays. For most people, money's tight. As far as trading is concerned and selling off, this is what happens. This is when you learn these trends and then you learn how to make money off of this. So people are selling some of their cryptos so they can have money for Christmas or traveling. Just depends on how much they're holding. And you can tell because look at the trading volume is down. You can see here, but some of the coins aren't effective. Torum's up 19.58%. Starlink is up 6.49%. And you can see all the other coins there as well. So still, a little portion of them are in the green, but for the most part, they're all trending in the red. So Bitcoin hash rate almost fully recovered, closes in on all-time high. So remember when China outlawed mining, a lot of those companies moved over into the United States. And so the hash rates are almost fully recovered. The hash rate of Bitcoin network is nearly back to pre-crash levels as it closes in on a new all-time high. We're talking about the hash rate, people, not the coin value. On-chain analytics provider Glassnodes has observed a major rebound in the Bitcoin network hash rate. On December 8th, it reported that the hash rate is now just 4% away from its all-time high of 180 EHS exahashes per second, which occurred in mid-May. That's when everything was at its highest. Remember that? And then, boop, it just dropped out once China outlawed it. What do you think happens when 1.4 billion people are told they can't play with cryptos no more? So I do think that this is a mistake that China made. I mean, this is an opportunity to make money and their economy, just like everybody else's, but they're on the verge of just being bankrupt, period. Bitcoin hash rate plunges as much as 65% in late June as China intensified its crackdown on mining operations. Bitcoin mining farms and rigs were powered down in anticipation of the great mitigation out of China and into a more welcoming jurisdiction, of course, the United States. So since all the mining companies came here, it should be no surprise that United States now is number one as far as crypto mining. Kazakhstan is in second place. That's a surprise. So will the hash rate recovery do anything to the value of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies? We're going to find out. So this article is from a couple days ago, but again, it's just a bunch of rumors about Shiba finally showing up on Robinhood. And I don't know how much longer Robinhood's going to be able to resist. I remember they'd made a lot of money in 2020 as far as selling cryptocurrencies. Dogecoin was bringing in a ton of money for them. But for some reason in 2021, they want to get away. Well, first of all, everybody remembers that Robinhood screwed over a lot of millennials who were part of that GameStop stock when it was being shorted, and then there was a ton of people that jumped all over that stock and drove its value sky high, causing hedge funds to make a call to the White House to interfere in the markets, and Robinhood was called upon to do their thing, and that's exactly what they did. Interfered with the markets, and so a lot of people dropped Robinhood because of it. And that hurt Robinhood because a big chunk of their money was generated through crypto sales. And for them to interfere with the market is not a good thing. Dogecoin was one of their number one sellers. For some reason, meme coins are being targeted. There's negative articles here and there. You're seeing hacks here and there. Anything and everything to try to slow the speed of growth on these cryptocurrencies. I do think the meme coins are being screwed with in this market. This might be one slight example of that. So Robinhood, there's a petition going around. It now has 500,000 signatures on it of people asking Robinhood to list Shiba on its platform. Now this has to be really tempting to Robinhood because that's just 500,000 people that signed a petition. How many more people didn't sign a petition but hold Shiba? They're missing out on a ton of money. And I'm starting to wonder if that's by design. They're being told not to. Because you don't want to make these meme coins too popular and make too many people rich. So you guys tell me what you think. Is meme coins being targeted by the industry? It does appear like there's some kind of target on meme coins' back. And everybody knows I said these coins are crap coins, but it's worth, in my opinion, to put a little money into them and see what happens. So 500,000 people signed a petition. That's a lot of pressure on Robinhood. So far, Robinhood seems to be resisting the temptation. I don't know why, but if they put Shiba on there and Satoma, I think they would see an unbelievable amount of fees generated by just those two cryptos alone. So it says over here in the now and what section, Robinhood has remained non-committal for a reason. Shiba remains one of the most volatile and therefore riskiest cryptocurrency to own right now. No, it's been consistently, except for the drop when everybody else had a drop. Once it did its market correction, it's been pretty consistently around the same amount, only going up and down with all the other coins. Although we just had that major hit over the weekend, we noticed that Shiba dropped a little bit, but not as much as a lot of the other tokens. So I wouldn't say it's the riskiest. And you can see right here, it says, however, the trading volume and interest with this token may simply be too great to ignore. More than 500,000 signatures on any petition signifies tangible interest. Additionally, competition is heating up amongst various crypto-centric trading platforms and exchanges. And we know SataMask is 75% or so, 78% or so through their audit for their platform. So that'll be out soon. So Robinhood, sooner or later, are they going to give in to the pressure? Because I think they're missing out on a lot of fees, if you ask me. But hey, I'm not them. Somebody could be pressuring them. So let's talk about gold. You guys in the crypto markets want to know why we don't like when you have people selling futures contracts on your cryptocurrencies. Us people in the gold and silver world, we could be sympathetic towards that. We understand. Gold futures ease back from their highest intraday levels in a week. See, this is what happens. These come out. And this is what helps control the market price. So if gold futures, if a bunch of people go gold futures are around $1,200 for the next week, and they just keep putting that in the news, and people believe the value of gold has dropped down to $1,200. Do like they did with the GameStop stock and just keep buying and driving the value up. You saw what happened when we did the silver squeeze. Gold futures edged lower on Wednesday, pulling back after touching their highest intraday level in a week as investors watch developments with the Omicron variant of coronavirus. Good Lord, you've never seen so many variants. It's such crap. Everybody from the healthcare industry, and I'm from there, we know what this is just crap, you guys. Now they're telling me there's a sub variant. Yeah, that's new. And it's a stealthy one. Yeah, well, if it's stealthy, how did you find it? At last check, the most active February gold contracts lost $2.70, or nearly 0.2% of trade, and it's at $1,782. So what they're trying to say is, between now and February, because these are the February contracts, they have gold at 1,782. See how this works? These are the February gold contracts. They have it listed at $1,782. Depending on which entities are buying into these contracts, you know around what the price is going to be. But that's what you don't want that, though. This is how they manipulate the markets. You definitely don't want that. I brought this up just to show you this is what happens when they start messing around with selling futures contracts into your asset. But see, smart investors are taking advantage of these low prices. We know they cannot possibly stay here at this level much longer. The Perth Mint sale of gold products in November jumped about 94% from its previous month to an 8-month peak. The refinery said, yes, of course. Everybody knows, get into it while you can. Sales of gold coins and minted bars soared to 115,872 ounces last month. Yeah, that's a lot of ounces of gold. I'll take some. The highest level since March this year, from 59,750 ounces in October. I think people are anticipating what's going to happen with the volatility finally being fully implemented. What does this mean for the gold and silver market? I say there's going to be a little lag time, but you're going to start to see the actual market respond and gold and silver prices go up. Silver product rose 13.2% to 1,530,598 ounces from 1,352,275 ounces in October. So here's my thing that's I think is interesting. Silver, you usually sell a lot more of that product because people with limited money can't really afford gold. But to see gold almost double in sale tells me that most likely there's a lot of rich people moving into gold. It's the end of the year. Everybody's anticipating what's going to come up in 2022. We'll see. So yeah, this article I thought was interesting. In just 1 month, Perth almost doubled their sales in gold, and silver rose 13.2%. To see gold sell that much more higher than silver is a good signal to me. All right, this is what concerns me. When I see articles about this, you see, they're trying to push everybody into the central bank digital currency. I guarantee there's going to be a false flag coming up. There's going to be a terrorist attack, and they're going to tell us, oh my God, we need to go into 100% digital currency. We couldn't track the money. We have no idea how these terrorists got funded, how they got these weapons, how they did what they did. I can see it already coming. I'm telling you, mark my words. So these bad terrorists got this money. Therefore, we need to go to, or that they use cryptocurrencies as well. There's going to be a combination of cash and cryptocurrencies. And therefore, the government must take action to protect its citizens because the citizens demand protection from the bad, evil people. So no more cryptos, no more cash. We're now into the central bank digital currency. That's how they're going to force everybody in there. Watch, you think I'm lying. Bitcoin adoption among far-right extremists leaves its mark on the blockchain. Really? How do you know that Bitcoin's adoption amongst far-right extremists? Well, if the public in general is starting to wake up to cryptocurrencies and more people are buying into it and it's starting to have mass adoption, well, it's not just going to be far right. It's going to be far right, far left, down the middle, up to the side, upside down, perpendicular. They all want the cryptocurrency. But it's interesting that they would just choose a far right extremist. So this to me is to prep you. Bitcoin as a means of payment amongst far right extremists is growing in popularity according to the cryptocurrency analytics firm Elliptic, which is tracking traces left on blockchain by such groups. Yeah, again, I don't know how they think they're tracking who is and who isn't. Far right, left, to center, perpendicular. The fight to censorship-resistant cryptos by far-right actors has been driven in recent years by large internet platforms like PayPal, blocking extremists with deplatforming efforts starting and Ernst following the Charlottesville Bloody Unite the Right rally. Well, this was a staged event. I know somebody was killed in it, but we absolutely know source funded both sides of the people, and they purposely went over there and interfered with protests. Some prominent far-right extremists have even gone as far as to declaring that Bitcoin is now the currency of the alt-right. This matters because domestic terrorism in the United States associated with such group is on the rise, which is a lie. When you start seeing articles like this, then you should be concerned about the direction they want cryptocurrencies to go in. So you can see right here, they're trying to, here's their evidence, by the way, from one wallet to another. But it doesn't say Richard Whitey sent, 5 Bitcoin to Jim Whitey in order to pull some extremist activity. There's no names on these, but I'm sure some of these more savvy people can go on here. I mean, that tells you what wallet it went to, but I'm sure there might be a way for you guys to track by name, but why wouldn't they put the name on here? These wallets are these are identification numbers for wallets. That's what that is. But again, I bring it to your attention because if this kind of article is already coming out and they're trying to already link Bitcoin to far-right extremists, then that might turn some people off who read this and go, well, I don't want to support far-right extremists. That's like me saying about the New World Order XRP. So just be careful, you guys. This kind of article is just BS. So on one hand, I see Wall Street embracing cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin. On the other side, I already see what appears to be the path that the Great Reset is going to take into shoving everybody into their central bank digital currency by claiming that cryptocurrencies are the currency of choice by far-right extremists. Because terrorist groups are being funded by Bitcoin or cash, we got to get rid of cash, and we got to control or get rid of cryptocurrencies altogether. So don't be surprised, because that's why you see those types of articles showing up in the first place. Anyways, for now, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel. And I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later. I'm out.